Friday. We are gonna do a little something different. Let me see. I might have to restart this chat. Hold on. I might have to restart the chat because today is to kind of go over what we're gonna do for this 2026 situation. Now, if you are trying to become a content creator, you need to start posting some content. What I cannot stand is when I go to y'all channels and y'all don't have nothing on your channels. Like y'all be having some crazy stuff, like just y'all be having like quotes, and that's cool and all, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna make no money off of no quotes. You're not. All right, so I have 6 things that I want to go over. If you are tuning in for the live, make sure you request to come up. But for the meantime, until I start having people come up, because I rather have you guys come in, tell me what is some of the things that you are having issues with when it comes to content creation. Like I said, this live is a little bit different. So, number one, if you are trying to get into your content creation, the first thing you need to do is stop being in your head. You need to get out of your head. Let me get a little sticker. You need to get out of your head. And let me tell you why. Your first couple of ooh, your first couple of videos that you post online is not gonna get no type of traction. Hey, it's not gonna get no type of traction. You're not gonna know how to edit. You're literally just posting for yourself. The first, I'm not even gonna say the first month, because the first couple of weeks, it is for you, but you can grow. If you know what you're doing, you can grow. But if you are new to content creation, you want to make sure that you have what you need. Now, if you don't have like a tripod, that's cool. You don't have to use a tripod. I have a million tripods, but I've been doing this for some time. But if you don't have a tripod, and like for example, if you're in the store or something like that, you want to plop your phone up on the shelves. You want to get that B-roll. You want to have something that you can edit. Stop editing and making those stupid quote videos. Like, it's cool. Like, if you're on Facebook and you have a certain quota that you need to meet, I get it. I do that. Like, I definitely post like quotes and stuff like that. But if you don't have like, if that is your niche, stop it. Just stop it now. I'm pretty sure there's something in your life that you can sit there and talk about day in and day out, whether it's gaming, whether it's gardening, whether it's parenting. Like, you have to start figuring out who is your people, who is your tribe. I hate seeing that. And people are trying to build their platform off of text, like freaking what's it called, quotes. Like, you're not gonna be able to build. You just cannot. There's no space for you to build when there's just quotes. And I say that because as a person, you're going to start building. You're going to start evolving. You want to start, I don't know, being a better version of yourself. But when you don't have the right foundation, you're not gonna be able to build. Now, what happens, for example, if you're on TikTok and now you hit 10K followers, right? And all you're posting is those stupid, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say stupid, but all you're posting is those quotes. You have to start all over, because now people are actually building traction. People are coming to your channel. They see something that they like, and you have nothing to offer them. Let that sit. You have nothing to offer them, because you didn't put in the actual effort. You didn't put in the time to make a real video. You don't have any educational information to give them. Nothing. You just sat there and you posted quotes. And I'm not trying to pick on the people who choose to do that, because, like I said, I do that. But you just got to know your niche. You have to know your niche. And I say that because if you're like a crocheter, you know, hey y'all, what's going on? If you're a crocheter, you know your niche is crochet. You know you want to connect with other crochet people. You have to make sure that while you figure out your niche, that you're actually interacting with the community that you're trying to connect with. Like if you're a crocheter, you want to be in the crochet field. You want to be popping. You want to be the best crocheter ever, okay? And I say that because I was trying to be that best crocheter. And I have hand pain and I got sleeping braces now. But I digress. But if your thing is crochet, you need to start posting about crochet. That's what you need to figure out. You need to figure out who's your people. You need to figure out what's trending. And you need to record your videos. Stop not recording your videos. I hate seeing people post their final product. And I'm like, you didn't post no content? You didn't record nothing? You didn't record a single thing? Like, why? Why? That was easy content. That was thoughtless content. It was something that you was going to do no matter what. So why are you not posting the content? Why are you not pulling out your camera? Now, if you want to be like me, I got the Ray-Ban glasses. So I can actually record from my glasses. So it makes recording my content a lot more easier. I don't rely on it completely. Hey, I don't rely on my Ray-Bans completely, but I do. Like, for example, if I'm in the store, I don't gotta pull out my phone and be like, okay, I'm recording the Christmas stuff. I'm not doing that. Let me know in the comment section if you want to come up and you want to talk about your page, because I'm open to helping you guys build your channel. It's really not that hard. It really isn't. Another thing is, like I said, I know I'm coming hard and heavy on the people who are posting about quotes. And if that's your niche, all right, let's work with it. I'm going to work with your niche for a second. If your whole page is about posting quotes, right? You can use things like ChatGPT. You don't have to come off the top. You don't have to do it all the work. You don't, because we have AI now. So your post might be a little sad. It might be. I'm going to be the person to tell you it might be a little sad. Who's here? Hello. Thank you for the love. You don't want to be posting crap that has no substance. Like, for example, hold on, put my light on. All right, so for example, for me, when I'm actively growing my channel, I'm looking at y'all pages. I'm gonna tell you straight. I'm looking at your pages like, you know what? That's a good person to follow. I'm looking at you like a resume. You have to take this content creation as a job. If it's not a job to you, you're wasting your own time, because you want to connect with people who have the same drive as you. You want to connect with people who's going to boost your posts, because if you're posting something, you want it to go viral, but you got to have people who's going to make it viral. It's really as simple as that. Every post, now y'all listening to me, write this down. If you have your pen and paper, write this down. Every post needs to be with a purpose. I'm going to say it again. Every post needs to have a purpose. You need to be able to entertain your people. You need to be able to educate them. Inspire them. They have to understand that, hey, I could do this too. I could do this too. I could get up. I could turn on my camera. I could talk to the people, because that's what they want to see. Good afternoon, Destiny. Hey, Chris. They want to see that. They want to see something relatable. They want to see, like, hey, if she's up there on live doing X, Y, and Z, why can't I do the same thing? Why not? And like, that's why I keep telling you, like, you don't have to worry about all of your equipment that you need. You don't have to worry about a tripod. Stop it. Stop it. Educate entertain, inspire. Okay? If those are the 3 things that you can accomplish with your niche, then you're on your way. You want to make sure that you're driving some type of traction to your channel where people are interacting with your people, with your page. You want to make sure people are sending comments. And that's why I always say, hey, when it comes to your text, your messages and your comments, make sure you're responding. If you are saying silly stuff, I'm going to block you. And you're going to get blocked for like at least 24 hours. So don't do it to yourself. Thank you for the hearts. But if you're not entertaining and you're not educating, there's no value in your content. And I'm just telling you stuff that people are not going to tell you on the internet. I've been studying this stuff for a long time now. And let me just be honest. Who is this? Just nobody, anybody? All right, I'm about to pause you because you're spamming. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Why I gotta put you in timeout? Y'all not kids. Y'all not kids. So don't act like I gotta stop. I gotta stop saying. Yeah, for real. All right. So yeah, I did hit a little bit about engagement. So when it comes to your engagement, make sure you got your pen and paper. When it comes to engagement, people are taking time out of their day to like your video. I need you to take time out of your day to like their video. Now, if you see that they're a content creator trying to build, you need to go in and sit there and tell them, hey, I see you. I see you. I like what you're posting. Please post more. When you go on a content creator's page and you tell them, hey, I love your content, number 1, it puts a battery in our back because we see it. But number 2, it's building our platform. It's pushing out our content to whatever. Like, say, for example, we're on YouTube right now. YouTube, you need a certain amount of watch hours. Facebook, I don't know what. All right, so for Facebook is a little weird. Facebook is its own thing, but Facebook is paying. I'm gonna tell you that now. Facebook is paying, but TikTok, you need like 10K followers to get into the content monetization program. Like when you hit 1K followers, you become a monetized channel, but once you hit 10K, like there's another status. I haven't hit that yet. I'm being honest. But yeah, engage. All right. Another thing when it comes to your content creation, I'm going to probably make another video about this. Another thing about your content creation is you want to make sure that you're repurposing things. Now, you cannot go ahead and try to repurpose something that does not exist. You need to make sure that your channel is already solid. So in the beginning stages, you are building the solid content. Later on, that solid content can be repurposed. But if it ain't solid to begin with, do not use it. Don't use it. It's not worth it. Another thing is, hey, welcome to the live. Another thing is, you want to make sure that with one idea that you come up with, you can make multiple ideas. So, for example, if you decide to do a long form content piece, there's a way for you to break up that long form into a reel, a TikTok, a reel, a TikTok, and a shorts. So you want to hit Facebook as a reel. You want to hit TikTok up, of course. I do all my editing, all my online editing on my TikTok. You want to do your TikTok? And then your reels. Your Facebook reels is basically what you're posting on TikTok. So whatever you decide to post, make sure you're posting it across all the platforms because we're not putting our eggs in one basket. We're not doing that. I am thinking about doing a crash course when it comes to this content creation. But we'll see. And lastly, the last little piece of work last tip that I have for you is, as a person, you are constantly building. You're constantly becoming a better version of yourself. So it's only necessary for your content to change with you and evolve with you. So, yes, you're going to start out with a niche, but you're going to eventually learn what is it that your page is looking for. Whether it's crochet, whether it's fitness, whether it's tips on something. People are going to come. People are going to find you, but you got to make sure that you're actively posting the constant thing. Make sure you're staying consistent. This consistency thing is not like optional. Like, honestly, it depends on what platform you're working on. I work on all platforms, so I'm getting better at scheduling out my content. But you want to make sure that bye, Chris. You want to make sure that you're not sitting there using the content and then not repurposing your content. And you're not. I say this to say this. We are a community. We are building a community. So, if you're trying to build your community and you're trying to build your page, make sure you don't let. I'm just doing a recap. Make sure you don't let your current equipment become a hurdle. Make sure you are being consistent. Make sure you are aware of your niche. Okay. Post with a purpose. If you're not posting with a purpose, that is just a filler. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I cannot get no type of information from your video, it's a filler. Make sure you are engaging with others who come to your page. Repurpose everything. Once you get to that point, I'm up to that point. I'm actually changing my old TikTok page to my new TikTok page, but all of my old content, I'm like doing voiceovers and stuff like that, and I'm making it into new content. So those are things that you need to make sure you're doing. One idea equals multiples, because I learned this on Facebook. I had posted one long form video, and they broke it up to other like small reels, and I hit my task. If you are doing the Facebook monetization program, you know what task I'm talking about. But I was able to hit all my tasks. So it really comes to strategy. With this content creation thing, you have to have strategy. And I'm working on my strategy right now. So I really cannot share too much, but strategy is definitely on the primary. And last but not least, keep evolving as a person. Just because you have a YouTube channel does not mean you need to stay in a box. You don't need to stay the person that you are. It's okay. Hi, you're good. Thank you, Precious. So, honestly, if nobody's trying to come up, and no one's trying to come up right now, I'm going to end the live. I know this is kind of new because I've never came on live and did this. But I feel like this is the perfect time for you guys to ask, what is it that's keeping you stuck? And the chat will help me. Maybe you guys know things that I don't know. How many people, like, seriously, you're gonna get put in timeout 24 hours. I hate it. I hate when people start saying stupid stuff in the comments. And that's another thing when it comes to content creation. You gotta have a tough skin. You gotta understand that all this stuff that comes when it comes to the comments, you could delete, block, and continue your life. Don't let those silly comments get to you. But yeah, if anybody is not going to come up, I'm not getting any type of traction right now. We are going to start doing this more often on the channel, where I will kind of talk to you. I want to chit chat with you guys and figure out what is your hurdles when it comes to content creation, because I've learned a couple of things along the way, and I feel like I'm ready to evolve as a content creator. But I'm here for you. I am going to be working on a course. I'm going to do a free course, and I'm going to do a course that you will pay. That's in the works. I'm actually building it right now. So make sure this cutie stuck is waiting for you to get turn around. Well, that's nice, but I am a married woman. I don't got my ring on right now, but I'm a married woman. Ain't no turning around here. But I'm gonna get going because y'all being silly. But I hope that you guys find all of the tips that I gave you very informative. I hope that this helps build your channel. When I come back on live, I hope that you guys are bold enough to start coming live and letting me know what is it that is holding you back. Because I want to see you guys make it. I want to make it. And there's a lot of this, social media money that's here to be made. We just got to make it. Anyways, I'm going to go now. Bye. Make sure you're following.